Are we live? Are we live? We are live. Hello and welcome to That's Football. This is the Watchalong for Wales versus Ireland. It should be a cracker. Both teams have to win this game. I've got the standings and everything for you, and I've got the lineups for you. I know the teams are just about to walk out now. In terms of the lineups, Wales lineup is Hennessy in goal, Gunter, Chester, Williams, Davies, King, Allen, Ledley, Lawrence, Ramsey, and Robson Kanu. Haven't got the formations, and I don't know them well enough to know the formations. And Ireland is Randolph in goal, Christie, Duffy, Clark, Ward, Arter, Myler, Hendrick, Brady, Murphy, and McLean. Are we live? Just check that we're live. Everyone live? Okay, sweet. By the way, if you can tell a slight negative change in the camera quality, my camera isn't actually working at the moment, so I'm having to go to the camera on my Mac. Hello, everyone. Hello, Patrick Sonkurse. How's everyone? How's everyone's Monday going? I hope everyone's start to the week has been fantastic. The teams are walking out. Obviously, both teams have to win this game. I'll give you the standings in the group. Serbia are at number 1 with 18 points, so they're guaranteed going through. And then Wales in at 17 points with 8 plus 8 goal difference, and Ireland with 16 points with plus 5 goal difference. So if Ireland win, Ireland go through. The second spot gets a playoff. If Wales win, they definitely go through. If they draw, they go through depending on what someone else does. So if another team I don't know what team it is, but there's a possibility that if they draw, they might not make it through. It's complicated, but basically both teams have to win. Ireland more so than other teams. I'm going to get into your comments now. Louise O'Donoghue is always full of pride during the anthem. Weird Cashew says, "Sup, I'm a damn goober." If we've got any Welsh people and Irish people on, I was going to say fans, but fans as well. Do let me know. Get involved. Have your say. Are you nervous? I bet you are. Both fans are so passionate. So I'm a bit late, guys. We're not getting lag or anything, are we? Just let me know. I always like to know about that. Yeah, Zach MU says, "Can we get 100 likes? Smash the like button, please." Yeah, do smash the like button. Obviously, it isn't a massive Premier League game, but both sets of fans extremely passionate. I'm Dutch, so I don't really have a connection to this game, so I'm looking forward to a good game of football. Look at those fans. The Irish fans and the Welsh fans. Obviously, Wales doing fantastically in the last Euros. Weird Casual says the boys in green will win. Wales then? No, obviously not. They're actually playing in white Ireland. Wales now with their national anthem. I read that they're going to actually do the first 5 seconds of their anthem singing. And then after the 5 seconds, they're going to have the fans just take it away. Or I don't know. Aaron, Green and White Army. Guys, if you guys are Welsh or Irish, or let me know, because obviously we're trying to get international fans in, even though it's in Britain. Tom says Wales get in. Footy says Wales, come on. Wales obviously doing fantastic. Gareth Bale is out. There he is in the stands. Proud. We're on 17,917 subscribers. So I said last stream I did. What was the last stream I did? The City Chelsea. I said if we could get to 18,000 subscribers, I'll do an accent of your choice. Today, if we can get to 18,100, I'll do an accent of your choice. Obviously, because it's a less big game, so I'm expecting less watching. Sakib, hello mate, how you doing? Ireland, and you're disowned. Oh, well, fantastic. No, the last stream I did was the Skype show, but I didn't really plug the subscribers that much in that show. The Skype show was brilliant, wasn't it? Absolutely fantastic, other than the last 2 callers. If you guys do want to go watch it again, then do. We're going to be doing one midweek, I think, this week, so look forward to that. Wales just done their national anthem. Liam is right. England have qualified. Yes. Good. I'm quite excited for this. Obviously, the fact that both teams have to win, Wales less so. They can get a draw, but it's still risky then. You don't want to let it in other countries' hands. You want to have the power in your hands. It's your boy Leo, says he's part Welsh. Dragolist says, I support England, but I want Wales to win. I don't hate them. Obviously, I'm not English, so I don't have the hate, but there's quite a lot of hate between England and Wales. Obviously, Wales in the last Euro celebrating when England got knocked out by Iceland. If I'm going to give my predictions, I think Wales will win. They've actually got quite a strong squad, I feel. I don't know if is Ramsey playing? I don't know. But they've got quite a strong squad, haven't they? They've got a better squad than Ireland. And obviously in the last Euros, they did quite well. Was it semi-finals? Semi-finals they got to. Lost out to Portugal, didn't they? So, yeah. How's everyone doing? Harsh said, sack Mark, power to power. On YouTube, it's all about money. What? What are you chatting? Waffle. Yeah, guys, get your predictions in down below. Liam says, Wales 3-2 in my eyes. I'm hoping for a 3-2. A lot of the games I've done haven't... Well, I say that. I did West Ham, Tottenham, and that was like a 3-2 as well. But, you know, I did Atletico, Chelsea City, and not high-scoring games. So I'm hoping for a high scorer today. And a good game of football, really. Passionate. You guys know, if you guys have been watching a few of my streams, you guys know I love a good old tackle. So I want to see a lot of flying tackles, even though, you know, I don't wish injury on anyone. I like that passion. I like that, you know, forcefulness in the game. Shout out, Cliff, mate. How you doing? Chicken says, is my Baggies boy Hal Robson-Kanu playing? I can check for you. I'm not 100% sure. Yes, Robson-Kanu is starting. Ramsey is starting as well. Allen also starting. Williams starting. Hennessy. These are all Premier League players. They're fantastic. Where you got McLean, West Brom, Hendrick, Burnley, Arter, Bournemouth, Duffy. You know, Wales have got a far stronger squad, haven't they? Alex Hare says 2-1 Ireland. Wow, that'd be an upset in my opinion. Anthony, there's your shout out, mate. Do get subscribing. If you guys do subscribe and I see the little ticker go up, then you know, let me know you subscribed, and I'll happily give you a shout out. Also, in terms of shout outs and me definitely answering your questions, if you guys want to make a contribution, just click the $ at the bottom of the chat. I think you can only do it on laptop. Make a small contribution. Doesn't have to be big. Put a little comment and definitely answer your question. Guys, what do you think about the camera quality? Last minute, my camera just stopped working. We're off. We're 5 seconds in. Oh, bollocks, I haven't done the timer. Forgot to sort that out. But yeah, we've got the 0-0. We've got the scores there. Footy Info loves the channel, mate. Fantastic. Liam's just subscribed because I'm sick. I'm actually alright. I'm feeling quite healthy. There's a lot of people are subscribing at the moment. I really appreciate it. Do share the video, obviously. We're trying to get the community growing, get more opinion involved. That's what football's about, isn't it? Opinion. We've kicked off anyway. 35 seconds in. Hopefully this will be less of a slow burner than the last watch-along we did on the channel. Not me, but Mark did England-Slovenia. I'll tell you what, I watched Mark instead of the game. Awful game. Anyway, it's Goldian. Mark's in, evening Mark, mate. We're a minute in. Robson-Kanu showing a bit of strength. Chris Coleman. Obviously, Seamus Coleman. I know Mark's a big fan of Seamus Coleman. I think he wanted him at United, but don't quote me on that. Getting a leg break in March. Awful leg break, similar to the Luke Shaw one. The photos coming out of that leg break was just awful. So, yeah, I hope that, Ireland is Irish, isn't it? Yeah, Ireland can, do well for him. I'm quite a neutral in this game. Cliff Joyner says, I judge subs because you're the best in the world. Thank you, pal. Really appreciate it. Getting a lot of subscribers. Z30X Destroy has subscribed as well. So is It's Your Boy. Yeah, Alex Bork, that yellow thing. I spoke to. We're trying to sort it out. I messaged Mark about it. Mark, if you're watching, check DMs on Twitter and I asked you about it. Septic Falcon, how you doing, son? I'm good, mate. We're about 2 minutes in. Wales on the front foot at the moment, but obviously, I say this every game, the first few minutes, first 5, maybe 10 minutes of the game, the rhythm's just trying to be established unless there's a clear standout. So we're just trying to find out the rhythm. Gavin Cox loves this channel. I love you, pal. Evan says I'm cool. It's quite hot in Spain, though. It's not that cold here. Hope Ireland win tonight, says Dean Meme. Do guys give your opinions. Forming a bit of a queue in the box there. It's just got corner for Wales. Obviously, you have got quite a lot of height. Ashley Williams being one. Ball going in now. Whipped in! Oh, gee, he got ahead to it. Robson-Kanu got ahead to it at the front post. Just, got a bit too much on it. Couldn't glance it in. Would have been a fantastic goal if he did. He was being marked there. That's a half chance, you know. It wasn't that closely marked. It wasn't like the Irish player was right behind him. He did have a little bit of leeway to flick it on. Robson Kanu obviously scoring that absolutely ridiculous goal against Belgium in the Euros. Anyone remember that? Like that he sent like 3 or 4 players the wrong way. Karen the Boss says last time he was on this channel you had 15,000 subs, now 17,000. 18,000 if you guys can get us there tonight, it'd be fantastic. Obviously people are enjoying the channel, so that's what it's all about. Get involved, share the video. Obviously these watch-alongs do get quite a few dislikes because people think that we're showing the game, even though it clearly says watch-along in the title. So do drop it a like, you know, show some support, counteract those muppets that dislike it and send negativity. Becca rides, we can't show the game. Harley, there's your shout out. Commonwealth, get that flick in. Gaming TV, yeah, it was a half chance, wasn't it? It wasn't a clear-cut chance. You wouldn't have expected him to put it in the net, but, you know, there's a chance nonetheless. Ashley Williams on the ball here. I think Ashley Williams, let me know what you think. Obviously, he was playing for Swansea. I think, you know, even some United fans, some top 6 clubs, one of them out there in their team. He's gone to Everton and he's sort of disappointed for me. He's on the back end of 30 years old. And, yeah, disappointing player. I think he was good at Swansea. He's just disappointing now at Everton. But he comes across like a good leader, I think, though. I'm seeing a lot of Wales support. Mark Manish, you're obviously new to the channel. As you're new, do get subscribing. But Mark is not here because I do the channel along with Mark. So, good. I look a bit orange, don't I? This is down to I said 3 times now, but my camera's broken, so I'm having to use the webcam on my laptop, so I look a bit orange. I do apologise for that. I'm not fake tanning for people. Jesus. Is that McLean? Is that McLean's notorious? That is McLean. James McLean, he's had a few red cards for Bournemouth, and he's a hard tackler over the ball. I like it, but sometimes he goes a little bit over the top and a little bit dangerous. But that, he's just putting a massive tackle on Aaron Ramsey. Aaron Ramsey's getting straight up from that, so what we'd like to see. No pussyfooting around, really, is there? RPH, come on, Ireland. JB says, did you enjoy your birthday on Tuesday? I'm the one who share the birthday wishes, I think you said. Yeah, love the birthday, mate. My girlfriend was round for the weekend. She lives in England. A lot of you may know her as Megan, which is her name. She's often in the comments. She was round for the weekend, so yeah, had a good weekend, mate. Thank you. I appreciate your birthday wishes. 6 minutes in, Wales dominating the ball. You know, I said we were trying to establish that rhythm in the game. Wales having the majority of the possession, really keeping the ball. Ireland trying to get out, just not being able to stick for them at the moment. Tom Press. No, I don't work at Pizza Express, mate. I got this T-shirt for my birthday, mate. I quite like it. It's Ralph Lauren. It looks nicer in real life. It's like brighter blue. I quite like it. I thought, you know, I went to the gym earlier, so I thought I'd get back. Usually put a shirt on, but I needed to just stick anything on. Didn't have enough time to be messing about with clothes. Fans are electric, says Nathan. Yeah, they are electric. You know, these fans are notoriously energetic, notoriously patriotic, and that's why people, especially with Ireland, they kind of gravitate towards them. They don't want them to do poorly just because of the fans and the love the fans have for the international game. You know, we're not seeing that as English fans, or I'm guessing the majority of you are English. England doesn't have that support anymore. I think that's due to the FA. They've really rinsed and treated England football club or football team like a business, and it's just the passion's gone out of it. I used to like England. Obviously, I was born in England, but for me, I don't even bother anymore. The teams are awful. Advantage played here. Shot in by Ramsey, just over the bar. It did take a sudden increase in altitude just at the end there, so I thought it was going in. Is he going to pull it back for the free kick? No, it's been a corner. That would have been a corner if so. Keeper got her fingertips to it. Louise says fouled and lets Wales have a chance. Fuck's sake, ref. Oh, I shouldn't be saying that. FFS ref. Ewan is my best fan. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Bale is one of the best in the world, says Alabaster. Yeah, and he's going to be a massive miss in this game. Obviously, he's injured, I think it is. Cross in, corner, cleared. So Bale isn't playing. Obviously going to be a massive miss, but I still think Wales should have too much for Ireland. Clearly showing at the moment they're showing the most attacking threat. Goes out for an Ireland goal kick. Tube says, McLean is a poor man's Nasser Chadli. I quite like McLean. Purely for the reasons I said earlier. He's really good in the tackle, isn't he? Megan! Sorry I didn't message you, I was going live. I'm live. No, Michael wasn't really going in. Sander, what is your halftime score prediction? We are 8 minutes in, mate, so you're going to have to wait another 42 for that, pal. Thanks, Patrick, mate. I appreciate the birthday wishes, even though it was about 6 days ago. My dad's birthday today, so yeah. I'm not Irish, no. I'm Dutch, living in Spain, born in England. Whipping by Ireland, just over the top. Good, good aspirations though. Starting to keep personal life out of this. Just what? Oh yeah, Megan, I may have released some information. Thanks, man. Thanks, appreciate it. Obviously, it's not just me that runs the channel. Mark does it as well. But more importantly, or equally importantly, you guys are a massive part of the channel. Without you, the channel wouldn't run. And to have so many of you on board is fantastic. To have so many of you that enjoy the content we make is brilliant to have, and all the interaction with the comments and we did a Skype in the other day, which I thoroughly enjoyed. Is really what makes the channel go. Yeah. Thanks, guys. I'll tell him I'll tell him you guys are saying happy birthday. Nathan says 3,000 Irish fans. You can hear them sing Passion. Yeah, they're yeah. Septic Falcon. I'm LVG's nephew. Louis van Gaal's army. Louis van Gaal's army. Guys, check out my Twitter, Sander_Seegers7. It was a late one on Saturday night, and I posted a few photos on there. Obviously, I do upload like my football opinions and stuff. Obviously, I'm a United fan, but do get involved. Follow that. Little JJ, sorry pal, can't show the game, mate. It's illegal. I'd love to provide you with the game, but I can't do it, mate. Unfortunately, the stream will get pulled. I'll say it every week, but the channel will get a copyright strike, and it wouldn't be good for the channel. We wouldn't be able to provide other content that we do either. So, sorry, mate, we can't. Queen Unicorn is new. Brilliant to have you on board. Do get subscribing. Obviously, kind of hit stale. We got a sudden increase, but we've kind of hit stale now. 17,940 subscribers. So, yeah, get subscribing at 18,100. I will be doing an accent of your choice. It's going to be a challenge, but, I don't do the accents for a packet of crisps. Beck, and if George is here, Tubes, if anyone asks why we can't show the game, can you guys put it in? Because I just hate repeating myself. It's really annoying. We should have like a little thing here. Guys, if you subscribe, I'm seeing people subscribing, let me know. There you go, Moody Boy, and I'll give you a shout out. That's how it works, really. I'm thankful for your subscription, and also YouTube too, because it's a fantastic community we're building here. If you guys don't know, we did a Skype show the other day where you guys actually got to Skype in and give your say about anything football related, which was an absolutely fantastic experience. It's my first one hosting, and I loved it. I absolutely loved it. Just brilliant. We had some fantastic callers. I don't know if he's watching, but Jared, for some reason, he's just stuck out on my head. I think he's a fantastic caller. I definitely want to get him on soon again. Callum Sweeney, it's his birthday tomorrow. Alex Hare subscribed. Beck says, Sander, we always do. We sound like broken records. Yeah, it's bloody annoying, isn't it? Yeah. Shad Amjad says, Wales. Obviously, I'm a good commentator, apparently, Cormac. Thank you. Thank you. Patrick, subscribed since day one. It's Owen, subscribe. Footy info. I saw you subscribe early, Pound. So, Ewan, you're not going to trick me. Little JJ, your boy is subbed. Yes, lad. JB FIFA has wants a shout out. There you go, son. Just guys, get involved. Ask me questions. If you're a Wales or Ireland fan or a neutral as well, let me know how you think the game's going. I often get distracted by you guys, but this is a watch along. I've got to update you. We are 13 minutes in, obviously 0-0 as you can see. Wales dominating the possession. I can try and get the possession up, but I can't be bothered because I don't have my phone. My phone's broken. Who's going to win the World Cup? Alex Hare. Good question. Get your questions in like that. Appreciate Alex Hare, sorry. I think... I mean, can we just talk about Argentina not making it? I mean, that is absolutely ridiculous. Di Maria, Messi, Sergio Aguero, not Draxler. Who else? I mean, Marcus Royo's not playing for Romero. Got a fantastic team. They're not making it. It's ridiculous. But maybe a Brazil team, I think. Brazil are really good. Gabriel Jesus, Neymar, Coutinho, Thiago Silva, Marcelo. I think I'm going to go with Brazil. Louis, tight game. You expected this? Well, it's a tight game. Ireland have defended well, but I think Wales are on top at the moment. If you disagree, let me know. It's cool. Another corner here for Wales. This must be their fourth corner in the game so far. They get a few more of these. They've got to pounce on the opportunity and put the ball in the back of the net. Ashley Williams loves a header, doesn't he? Oh, tell you what, he whipped it in. It was going into actually in the net, but the keeper saved it. Is that Randolph? It is Randolph. You see, my knowledge isn't that bad. That's Randolph. France have a good chance, yeah, but the way they bottled it in the Euros makes me worry slightly. I don't know. France have a fantastic team, fantastic depth in their squad. The fact that Anthony Martial, player of the month for Manchester United, Barcelona, going in sniffing for him now, can't even make it into their team is absolutely fantastic if you're if you're from France. But just shows the quality they have. Marcus Rashford is bang average. He's almost 20 years old and Kylian Mbappe is 18 and better than Rashford. Lol, the English media is embarrassing. That's why we don't do well at tournaments. Says LFC Gamer. I think if you saw Marcus Rashford, obviously this is going to be a slightly biased Manchester United fan opinion, but I do think, like to think I give a fairly neutral view as well. If you put Marcus Rashford in that French league, he'll be doing exactly the same as Kylian Mbappe, if not more. If you put him in that French team, yeah, and not on the English side, exactly the same as Mbappe, if not more. Yes, Marcus Rashford has still got to work on his finishing. He's still got to work necessarily, he's not, I don't think he's fantastic with the ball at his feet. And sometimes he does miss chances, but that's because the keepers in Premier League are better. The time you've got on the ball in the Premier League is less. It's higher intensity. I think if you see him in that League 1, I think you'd see him do exactly what Mbappe is. Also, if he was called like Marcus Rashford, get a lot more credit, I think. Yellow card here for Allen. He just went to smash the ball and he caught the player. That's a deserved yellow card. Nitai says Rashford is better than Mbappe. Okay, this is the guy. LFC Gamer says, lol, Kylian Mbappe scored 6 goals in the Champions League last season. Yeah, but United weren't in the Champions League last season. United played fantastic. Marcus Rashford played fantastically in the Europa League. And he's already, scored in his Champions League debut. Difference in opinion, that's what it's all about, mate. Obviously you're a Liverpool fan, but there's nothing wrong with your opinion. Mbappe is obviously a fantastic player, and I think as is Rashford. Just like I said, though, he lacks a little bit with the ball at his feet, and his finishing has to be improved. But I think he can work on that. Cross in by a firm cross in there by Ireland. Ashley Williams coming to the rescue for Wales, but a cross in with fantastic power. Could have come off Ashley Williams, gone into his own net, but he cleared it. Goes out for a corner. Farn1 says Trashford is trash. Fair enough, mate. But I disagree. I think he's very good. Corner in here by Ireland. Missed by everyone. Missed straight over the bar. Who am I supporting? PS, your channel is so good, says Oliver Sinner. Fantastic, mate, to have you on board. If you haven't already, subscribe. But I'm not supporting anyone. I just want to see a good game of football. I want to see hard tackles going in, passionate players. And I don't think we are going to miss that from these Welsh and Irish players, especially James McLean. He loves a tackle, doesn't he? But yeah, I'm not supporting anyone. I'm probably leaning slightly towards Ireland simply because they're the underdog. As simple as that, really. Rashford is class as GM FIFA. Yeah, well, differencing opinion, isn't it? Yeah. So if, as it stands, it doesn't look like Wales are going to sit back and, you know, take the Ben Davies in with a tackle. A free kick by Wales. It was Brady with a tackle, sorry. So I put myself in the eye. Yes. So just purely because of the underdog, probably Ireland, but I really don't mind. Brady with a tackle, no further consequences for him. Cross goes in. Irish header to it, and he gets rid. He kind of shanks the clearance though, so it goes out for a throw-in. I'm presuming Harry Arter that was. Who do I want to win in the cup? Which cup are you talking about? If it's the World Cup, Holland. Oh, wait. They're not in it. Yes. Woodburn's a poor man. Snodgrass. Woodburn, oh yeah, he's a LFC gamer, I think your name is. What do you think of Woodburn, pal? You're obviously a Liverpool fan. Yes. 17,960 subscribers, 58. Get to 18,100 and I'll do a little consequence for you. But do get there, do get subscribing. Obviously, want to build this community, get more opinions involved. That's what it's all about, isn't it? That's football, hence the name. So, yes, indeed. 20 minutes in, guys, for whenever you're wondering. Still 0-0, as you can see on the screen. Like I was saying, as it stands, Wales, depending on the other game, I don't know what other game it is, actually. I'll check it, hang on. I'll check it, because that is important, isn't it? Oh, I can't find it, guys. Sorry, but I've just found out something else. If Serbia slip up against Georgia, both teams have a chance of going through. Corner in here by Wales. It goes out for another corner for Wales, obviously. So, yeah, if Serbia... Sorry, I was just trying to find out what the other game was. I think it's like Bosnia-Herzegovina or something like that. Yes. No, Serbia-Georgia. No, but it's... Serbia-Georgia, yeah. If that game, if Serbia slip up to Georgia, Serbia, obviously, the group leaders... If Serbia slip up to Georgia, both teams have a chance of going through. But if Serbia win against Georgia, which is expected, there's another team in another group that if they win and Wales draw, Wales will come second in the group, and then you think they'll go to the playoffs. But because they're the worst country out of the 9 second-place countries, they won't go through. It's really complicated, but... So that's why if they draw, it's not guaranteed because they're kind of relying on someone else to slip up. So a win is needed for them. It's complicated. I'm sorry. Yes. Klopp won 2 Bundesliga titles. You bandwagon man. You fan. I don't know who said that. He did lose a Champions League final and a Europa League final though, mate. He's got a worse win ratio than Moyes and Brendan Rodgers, I think it is. So after 2.5 years, it's not going too hunky-dory for him. But if Liverpool fans still think he's the man for the job, we had a good caller in the other day that said if he got the people we wanted, e.g. Naby Keita, Van Dijk, that spine of the team where they really struggle would be strengthened a lot, and therefore Liverpool would be more of a powerhouse, which I completely agree with. So maybe it's not all down to Klopp. Maybe it's also slightly down to the board, not giving Klopp what he wants. But I still think Klopp is slightly underachieving. Arsenal to win the FA Cup as a football guy. Wouldn't bet against it, would you, mate? Wouldn't bet against it. Mr. Jam says, let's go Wales. It's on Sky Sports. Beckhau, yes it is. Sky Sports main event. I've got it on. Is it a throw-in? It's a throw-in for Ireland, but it's obviously got a long throw into the box. Flicked on. Cleared! Cleared by Wales. I tell you what, it popped out to an Irish player and he could have banged it. It could have gone far corner, but it kind of got caught up in the kerfuffle in the box. There was a chance there. I tell you what, it's a chance. It's cleared by Wales now, but Ireland are going to regain possession. Thoughts on De Gea on Ballon d'Or nominee? Best keeper in the world. I'm giving a lot of biased Man United fan opinions at the moment, but I think he's best keeper in the world. Louise O'Donoghue says smart defending indeed. Wales could break here. Lawrence on the ball on the left hand side of the pitch. He's running at their right back. Just loses it. Ireland clear. Can we find the live on? Okay, let's not have any of that. Who win the Champions League? PSG have to win it with the amount of money they spend. If you're spending like 420 million euros on 2 players, you've got to win the Champions League. You've got to win everything there is to win, in my opinion. Whether they'll do it or not is still to be seen. Whether they get tested enough in the league on a regular basis, in my opinion, they don't. But, you know, they got the quality. The Glazers are greedy indeed. Yes. 24 minutes in now, guys. As you can still see on the screen, still 0-0. Wales dominating possession, but Ireland coming into it slightly more in the latter stage of the game so far. Carl Burston says, what are Wales fans like? Loud, he asks. I'm seeing Welsh fans, but obviously in red. They're sitting down, but I'm guarantee you there's probably an ultra section that are probably standing and singing. I know the Irish fans are going mental, as usual. Good turn there. Bangs it. Safe into the hands of Randolph, obviously the Irish keeper. Thoughts on Poland and Lewandowski? Lewandowski is obviously now Poland's all-time top scorer. Just seeing that chance for Ireland again. If you got a better connection on that, got a bit of height on it, you could have seen that go into the back of the net. But good defending. Poor shot, I should say. Rishi says, can I put a timer on? I'm going to try and sort it out. Sorry I haven't got it for today. Because I'm working on iOS, like Mac, and not Windows, there's a good system that I know Mark use, software, for the timer, but that only works on Windows, so I've got to try and find an alternative for Mac, and that's taking me a little while. Giving you a, yeah. Leven Bro says, am I Welsh? I'm not Welsh. No. Who's in the lineup for Wales? I don't mind reading it for you again. The lineup for Wales is, give me 1 second. Hennessy in goal, Gunter, Chester, Williams, Davies, King, Allen, Ledley, Lawrence, Ramsey and Robson Carnu. The Irish team is Randolph in goal, Christie, Duffy, Clark, Ward, Arter, Myler, Hendrick, Brady, Murphy and McLean. I don't have the formations and I don't know the formations. I can try and figure out like what the formation is, I just don't know who's playing where. Because I don't know enough of the players well enough to. I don't know the systems well enough of each national team, if I'm honest. I'm not getting lag, Ryan. I'm not getting any lag. Foul, another foul. No yellow card being dished out, only to Allen. Is he giving a yellow card? He was tackling on King. He was late. I don't think every late challenge should be a yellow card. You know, if you dish out a yellow card for every late or kind of slightly, you know, mistimed challenge, you're going to ruin the art of tackling, aren't you? The Wales team is strong, Mr. Jam. Yeah, obviously they are missing their best player, Gareth Bale, due to injury. He is at the stadium. I think they still have enough. Ramsey always seems to turn up for Wales. They've obviously got Ashley Williams. They've got Allen, King, Robson Carnu, obviously scoring that fantastic goal against Belgium in the Euros. Plays for West Brom, I think it is. Yeah, he plays for West Brom. So they've got quality. So have Ireland, but just not as much, I don't think. Score predictions, 2-1 Wales. I think Ireland will have a go at it and maybe get something out of it, but Wales will have too much for them. I don't think I've got the score prediction right so far. So, Don't know why you're listening to me. 20, coming up to 28 minutes in now. I've been to the Cardiff City Stadium, asked Kyle. No, I haven't, but have you, mate? Let me know. I've never actually... Oh, God, David. Commiserations. Oh, ducks up. Everyone's talking about their dead nans now. Oh, God. No real chances at the moment. Still the same sort of pattern we've seen. Ireland have come into it slightly more, but Wales still dominating possession. 28.5 minutes in now. Guys, get in your comments. Ask me questions. Louise O'Donoghue says, the Irish are the best. Do you hear our supporters? I actually can't have the volume on. Otherwise, you could even get copyrighted for the volume, the commentary. But I'm sure they are going mental. They love a beer. They love a Guinness. So does Ross. Ross, any of you know the United Stand, Ross loves a Guinness. Vault Boy says I should host the United Stand. There might be, yeah, maybe. We'll see. Someone said he's a Cardiff City fan. Your name just passed there, pal. But what league are you in now? Because you were in the Premier League before, weren't you? You Championship? I don't know. Another foul by Gunter. 17,969 subscribers, guys. Get that number up. If you do subscribe and I see the ticker going up and you let me know, I'm happily going to give you a shout out. Indeed. Robson Carno wanted a foul there. I haven't seen the replay close enough to comment on if it was or not. But he was pretty annoyed about that. Yeah, nah, it's not. Jack, to be fair, he has been doing it for 4 years, though. I've been doing it for a couple of weeks. Bit of a scrap going on, like not a fight, but like a scrap of the ball. Bang! Wide, just by Ireland. They're getting a few shots off on goal, which is positive if you're an Irish fan / Irish man. But just dragged wide. Wales defending well, getting all the men behind the ball, sitting in compact, making it difficult for Ireland to gain any space, get the shot off. But Ireland did get the shot off. I think the keeper had it covered, though. Jack, yeah. It's true, though, isn't it? Carl Mark says he's Irish and he was here since 284 subscribers. What, in the Mark Goldbridge days? Thanks, little JJ. So as it stands, at the 0-0, Serbia stand on 19 points, Wales stand on 18 points, obviously going through with Ireland at 17 points. I don't know what's happening in the other game. I'm going to give that another check out, what that actually game was. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. All right, anyway. SLJR, sorry, I was trying to find out a fact for you. Obviously, the game is quite passionate. It's just nothing's really happening. Not many chances on goal. 32 minutes in now. Don't know how many of you guys are here. I can't check, but just get talking. Get a foul. Oh, that was. I felt sorry for Joe Allen there. He was nudged in the back and then pushed into another player, which looked quite painful. It gets someone's hip in his face. Would I ever go to Cardiff City Stadium? Of course I would. Can you name one Cardiff City player? I can't, Kyle. I just can't. Can any of you, without looking it up? Blaze. Yeah, leave. From a financial point of view, Bale is necessary for the World Cup, Patrick. I mean, for footballing point of view, you're going to need Bale for the World Cup. You know, with Bale, they've become a whole new team. They've become a whole new attacking threat, and they'd have Ireland put away by now, I reckon. Fantastic team with him in the team. Just, you know, he's quite injury prone, and you know that's his downfall. Yeah, Septic Falcon, Mark is live on the United stand. What's he doing? He's probably doing some sort of Liverpool preview. Has Wales hit the crossbar? No. Who will qualify? As it stands, Wales and Serbia. Irish are going out as it stands, but we're only 33 minutes in, 0-0. As you can see, obviously. Blaze has subscribed. Is Joe Allen injured? He seems alright. He's walking off. He's got medical attention. He's walking up. He's up on his feet. It's just whether he'll be able to carry on and play. Still to be seen. Nah, he looks alright. Oh no. They're making a substitution. Wales making a substitution. Allen coming off. Are they? I'll tell you what I think it is. What it looks like. This is what I think it is, okay? Joe Allen got someone's hip to his face. And I think the medics are calling the substitution. You know, obviously with head injuries and concussions nowadays, medics get the final say on whether the player gets to play on or not. And the medics were... Joe Allen looked all right. It's just the medics were signalling for a substitution. So I think there's going to be a medical call. Joe Allen obviously being an important player for Wales. I don't know who they're going to replace him with. Be interesting to see. Probably going to be weakened by the loss of Allen. But still think they have slightly too much. Blaze says, I couldn't watch the Chelsea City one, but you were there. Thank you. Good. Thanks, you, and I've seen your comment a few times, pal. I really appreciate it. Get sharing the video. Obviously, want to get the voice of That's Football community out there, and the more you share and subscribe and tell your friends about it, the more opinions do get involved, which is obviously fantastic to have. Yeah. Back update. My back's still awful for everyone that's wondering. No one's wondering, but I thought I'd better tell you. 35 minutes in, 10 minutes obviously till half-time. Not many chances, both teams. I think Wales, the best chance they had was that header that Robson Kanu put wide. Ireland, the best chance they've had was... They've had two all-right chances. One shot dragged wide and one shot blocked. Poor shot it was. Who do I want to win? I don't really mind, mate. Probably Ireland, because they're the underdog. Patrick asks who I'm fancying. I reckon Wales, like I keep saying. I think they've got too much quality. Too much firepower for Ireland. But the Irish, it wouldn't shock me if Ireland won. Just they're slightly the underdog, aren't they? Shout out, Mr. Master. With this game, at least we're seeing a little bit of intensity. It's not a slow burner like the England one. Even though I didn't watch it, I just heard it was a slow game, a slow, boring game. At least we're seeing a little bit of competitiveness. It's not been necessarily boring. It's just we haven't seen. It's not been that end to end really. Allen coming off, yeah. So Allen, that's a shame, really, isn't it, for him? Allen got a nudge in the back from a player and then straight into the hip of an Irish player. They're bringing on Jay Williams, number 20, in place of Allen. But yeah, it's a shame, really. Obviously, we don't want to see any head injuries, and hopefully he's all right. He looks all right, but... When's the next Skype show? Asked Patrick. Fantastic show. I thoroughly enjoyed that. I think it will be some point midweek, maybe Wednesday, Thursday. That'd be quite good because it could be a little bit of a preview up to the weekend. Obviously, Premier League football is back this weekend, so that would be nice to get you guys calling in and have a little discussion. Long ball in by Wales. One falls to clearance. If Ireland scored, Coleman would get the goal. Don't know what you mean. Coleman's injured. Any goals in any games tonight? Don't know. Yeah, Patrick, CR7 is the favourite for the Ballon d'Or. Yeah, definitely. Guys, let me know who you think the top 3 Ballon d'Or players will be. Put it in the same one so I can read it out in succession. I think it'll probably be Ronaldo, Neymar and Messi at the standard, really. I've got the scores from tonight. Moldova, Austria is 0-0, 40 minutes in. Serbia, Georgia is 0-0. So, yes. Wales, Ireland, obviously 0-0. Corner in. Missed header and an attempted shot, but just kind of shanks it and goes over. Albania, Italy is 0-0 as well. They're all 0-0 apart from Macedonia, Liechtenstein, which is 2-0 up for Macedonia. So everyone's 0-0 apart from them. Good. Kevin De Bruyne, Ronaldo and Neymar, says Cian champion. Nah, I think Kevin De Bruyne is a good player and potentially one of the best in the league. I don't think he's anywhere near kind of top 3 Ballon d'Or potential, though. And what does that say about the Premier League? If he's one of the best, maybe top 3, 4, 5 midfielders in the Premier League, and he's nowhere near the Ballon d'Or kind of top 3, what does that say about the quality in the Premier League? Mr. Mars says he prefers Messi, I'm guessing to Ronaldo. Patrick says Messi, Ronaldo and Neymar. Yeah, I mean, a bit of a silly question, really, wasn't it? Exactly, the stat now shown is that Wales have had 71% possession, so that shows you really who's dominating the game. Like I said, they haven't had too many chances, but they really have been on top. Ireland having maybe 1 or 2 half chances, but yes. Blaze, thank you for the comments, mate. Who do I think is the best player so far in the match? Says Zander with an X. Ramsey's been all right. I mean, no one's really been like standout running the show. Don't know. Septic Falcon says we should do Barcelona, Atletico Madrid this weekend. Well, you're one step ahead of me, pal. That is a show. If I can get it on my TV, that is a show that I will be doing. So that's Saturday about 8:45, I think. There's a few obstacles to get over, but yeah, I think I'm going to do that. 17,976 subscribers. Brilliant to have you all involved, but obviously you want to keep growing the channel. So if you're new, do subscribe. Turn your notifications bell on. There's a little bell next to the subscribe button. It lets you know every time we're live. So you never live my live show. Obviously we are a live content channel. So it's not like you can rewatch it, but if you want to get involved in the comments, you're going to want to know when we're going live. And, it's not always like scheduled or it's not always like notified to you guys. So YouTube will automatically notify you if you turn that little bell on. Pogba is a quality crosser, Neil OB says. Yeah, he's got fantastic ability on the ball, isn't he? Vito United, hey man, how you doing? Where am I now? I'm in the studio. It's in an unknown location. No, it's not. It's in Madrid. But it's a lovely studio. Long throw in by Ireland. They've obviously got that player that can put a long throw in. I'm not really a fan of the long throws, if I'm honest. It never really comes to anything, does it? Unless you can stick it back post, which this player can't. Who will win? Wales. Simply enough. Come up to half time now, about 42 minutes into the game. Imagine a World Cup without Messi or Ronaldo, or even both. Well, we're going to have a World Cup without Messi. And people would argue... Okay, guys, I know this is a pretty much impossible question, but who do you think is better, Messi or Ronaldo? The age-old question. Let me know, Messi or Ronaldo, and why. Just a short reason. I think people would argue Ronaldo purely because, one, they appreciate his merit, his effort and his hard work to get where he is. He's done it on an international level. He's won the Euros. Yeah, I just think they're different players, though, as well. Ronaldo's more of a goal scorer. He's adapted over the years. Messi still bangs in goals, just does it in a different way. Yeah. Long throws are effective in lower league, yeah, but this is international football, with the majority being Premier League players. Good tackle in there by Wales, stopping Ireland's potential counter-attack. Fellaini, because he's God. Well, the question was Ronaldo or Messi, but Fellaini always somehow seems to get a mention. unfortunately. Messi, small, quick and dribbling. Another argument people would give is that Messi's only done it in La Liga, only done it at Barcelona. Obviously, Barcelona have built the squad around Messi for a number of years now, whereas Ronaldo, he's done it, yes, the squad's built around him, but he's also done it in the Premier League, in the Portuguese League. He's moved away at a young age. He's proved he can cope with, a cold, windy Tuesday night in Stoke, for example. That's an argument people would give about, Patrick says he sees Messi as the best playmaker and CR7 as the best finisher. But Messi's a cracking finisher as well. Those little chips he does, fantastic. He's a fantastic finisher, so it's difficult. Neil says Messi is the GOAT, but I like Ronaldo more. Fair enough. Ty says Messi is best. It's proven that Ronaldo needs more help to his goals, and if we only look at the individualistic skills, that counts the most, in my opinion. Fair enough. I just think you say Ronaldo needs more around him, but Messi, I think Real Madrid, I don't know. I think Real Madrid and Barcelona both have equally, obviously Real Madrid clearly at the moment better side, although they are struggling in the league. It's just the argument that I gave that Messi have really built their squad around him, as have Real Madrid, but he's done it in a different league as well, which for me counts for a lot. Big comment here by Tubes. Massive. I've had the debate with my dad a few times. Wow. Let me know what you guys think. This is I kind of want to talk about this in the Skype show. Tube says Messi is the product of drugs. Massive comment, and it's a really controversial one. Obviously, if you don't know, Messi, when he was younger, but he had a hormone deficiency, which means he couldn't grow to the level maybe naturally expected. And so when Barcelona signed him at the age of 10 or something, they promised him, and they did give him, growth hormones, injections, for him to grow. Some people then, therefore, would argue he has been unnaturally enhanced, and, if you're bigger, you're more strong. And so that's maybe a bigger asset he has to his game that he wouldn't have had naturally. So he's the product of something unnatural and something, drugs. Although, I think football is riddled with it, with drugs. Hypothetically, obviously, because we do not want to get sued. Messi's an animal, says Football123. Obviously, Ronaldo and Messi go down. The fact that we get to witness them and both watch them both at the same time, playing in the same league, going head to head, every season is fantastic and something we shouldn't take for granted. It is a little bit wrong to compare them because we should just appreciate them both for what they are. Although, it does make for a good debate, doesn't it? Ronaldo versus Messi. But yeah, both potentially one of the best players ever lived, really. Certainly in my lifetime, obviously. Ireland better win, says Ryan. Coming up, so we're the first minute into the 2 minutes of added time given. Maybe Barca will win the World Cup. Well, because that's possible. Wilf says, is this the Whipping Boys playoff? Why are these even bothering? Don't know what you mean, mate. Patrick says, so Messi would have been Tyson Lannister. I don't watch Game of Thrones. Is he small? Yeah? Okay, he's small. Tyson Lannister's small. Whipping, good chance there, good shot off. Ireland are making, they're getting a few shots off on goal, which Wales haven't really done. And credit to Ireland, they are trying, they are, going for it. They are getting men forward, when they can. It's just Wales are dominating possession, getting back to defend really quickly and kind of smothering Ireland. Will this go to extra time if 0-0? No, I don't think so. If goal difference and everything, and nah. Wales are dominating the game, says Levi Williams. Yeah, I'd agree with that. It's half-time now, guys. We've got 15 minutes to talk. We're at 17,981 subscribers. Guys, please get that to 18,100. It'd be fantastic to get that far. Obviously, the channel, I started it on 15,000 subscribers, so an extra 3,000 of you would be a fantastic addition, and I'm so thankful for every one of you that subscribed. Louise says, we have been the better team. We will win. Yes. Are you Irish then, Louise? Obviously, you're a big, long-time United Stand viewer. Are you Irish? I'm guessing the name's Irish, right? Didn't know that. Someone asked, what do you think of Barcelona in the Premier League? Sorry, I didn't catch your name. But to answer that, go back to the Skype show I did. Just have a little flick through. I think the title was something like Klopp to get the sack. Well, I don't know what it was, but just check it out. Trying to find it. And we talk about that, and you guys get your opinions in as well. Louise says Wales may have more possession, but lack ideas without Bale. Fantastic, Louise. Obviously, like I said, you're a long-time United Stand watcher and always make good contributions to the channel and this one as well. So that's a fantastic comment. They lack that creativity. Bale is a player that can make something, make a chance, make a goal out of nothing, and that is really the sign of a world-class player. And that's what Wales lack, making it, potentially a better game for the neutral viewer, making it more competitive. I think with Bale in this Welsh side, they'd be, potentially 2-3-0 up because he's got that much quality. But his injuries have let him down in his time in Spain, and are now for his country. Septic Falcon says Jurgen Flop. Zander with an X says, which team do you support? Just subscribe. Love this. I've got the same name as you, pal, but with an S. So good to have you on board. I'm a United supporter, pal, but do let me know. Get in the comments who you support. Obviously, this is a general football channel, so where everyone can get involved, fans supporting all different clubs. Yes. Vervito says, I think Ireland will make something of this match. They are at the moment. They're defending well. Wales haven't really posed that much of an attacking threat. They've simply dominated the ball, and I think the more possession you have, the more chance eventually a chance will, the more possibility eventually a chance will arise for you. And Wales have the quality to put it in the back of the net. But Ireland could do a smash and grab, defend well, and counter-attack, maybe get a last-minute corner or a free kick. That's, 100% possible. Connor has just subscribed. Fantastic, mate. It's an Irish name, isn't it, Connor? Louise says, Wales don't deserve the sheep shaggers injured our captain. Well. Is that Alan? Holland are not going to the World Cup, right, says Patrick. No, unfortunately not, mate. They didn't go to the Euros. Went to the World Cup in 2014. Got to the semi-final. Then in 2012, got knocked out in the group stage of the Euros. 2010, got to the final. And I don't know before that. Yeah, Patrick says international weeks are such a dampener. Yeah, I'd agree with you. But obviously, things like Skype shows, mainly Skype shows for me, as Holland obviously aren't playing well. If Holland were playing well, I'd definitely be up for that and be relatively excited for international weeks, international breaks. But Holland are awful at the moment. So Skype shows is really the saving grace of international breaks. You guys, that is, obviously. So, yes. But we're back soon. What game? I don't know what Premier League game we'll be doing. But if everything goes how I think it will, I'll be doing on this channel Barcelona versus Atletico Madrid. Should be an interesting game, obviously, with the Catalonian referendum and the kind of protests and stuff there. There should be a lot of tension. However, the Barcelona fans are not allowed to go to the something Wanda is the stadium because Atletico have pulled cancelled the tickets. I think that's just to prevent any fights and stuff and hooliganism. Levi says Joe Allen was a key player for passing the ball around, man. Yeah, I think he obviously gets that Welsh team ticking. He's a good player. He's a solid player, and he will be a big miss. But obviously, when it comes down to head injuries and concussions, there's no chance being taken. And if the medics call it, then yeah, you got to go with that. Megan, I'm going to call you after this, all right? Footy Info says, you're brilliant. Thanks, man. I really do appreciate it. I've seen a few people subscribing. If you do subscribe, do let me know, and I'll give you a shout-out happily. Yes, Gungshi, Joe Allen is the Welsh Pirlo. What do you think of the injury? He seemed all right. It's just, with concussions, obviously, it's an internal thing. Internal bleeding, I think it actually technically is. So, you can't take any chances with it. Need to bring on Houlihan is a key to us winning this game, says Louise. Good. Common Island, says Mini Moyes. The score is 0-0, as you can see. Haven't changed it. We're on 19,990 subscribers. 10 more and we hit that 18,000 subscriber mark. Guys, if we can hit that, just quickly, just scores for you. Iceland are 1-0 up against Kosovo. Macedonia are up 2-0 against Liechtenstein. But every other game other than that is 0-0. So pretty dead games all over the park at the moment. But like I was saying, 9 more subscribers until 18,000. So, Mini Moyes, just subscribe. If you guys can share the video, if we can get to 80,000 subscribers, you'd be so thankful. It'd be a fantastic landmark for us. Obviously going for that 20,000 subscriber mark. But do share the video. Do tell your mum. Mum, that just... if she's into football, tell your mum. Tell your friends. Tell your nan. Tell your uncle. Tell your dad. Tell your goldfish. Tell your pet sloth. Tell everyone about the channel if they're into football. And, yeah, get involved. Everyone subscribes, says you and bro. Yeah, indeed. Maguire needs to come on, says Aiden. Obviously... half-time now, Craig Bellamy. Not a fan of Alan Shearer. I'm not from Ireland, no, Connor. Sian is happy for our growth. I'm happy for our growth. And more so, you guys should be. Yeah, it's really your channel. I know I keep saying it, but without you guys, one, I'll be talking to nothing and no one. And two, like... You know, your guys' comments is what makes this show run. It's, you know, the Skype show, I keep saying it, but that Skype show was absolutely fantastic to have. Just shared the video on Bebo there, lad. Thanks, Donald, mate. Brilliant. Brilliant to have people sharing the video, and happy you enjoy the content, mate. Oh, guys, just quickly, you know, it's to do with the internationals, but did you guys see that Egypt, the scenes... in Egypt, I think it was in Egypt, last night. So what it was 1-1. Egypt needed to win to go through to the World Cup. Obviously, Egypt not being a fantastic footballing country, so don't get there too often. 5 minutes of added time. It was the 94th minute. Mohamed Salah, penalty, bang, back of the net. The scenes were absolutely mental. You got men crying. The players were just ecstatic. It's fantastic to see, and football can bring a country together, really, and scenes like that is just, yeah, brilliant to see, really. Mohamed, yeah. Haynes says they've had so many chances, you've got to get a goal in, right? I don't know who you support, but I think Ireland have the most chances, but the Welsh have obviously dominated the game. Matty has just subscribed. Fantastic to have you on board, pal. I really do appreciate it. 4 more subscribers and we'll get to 18,000 subscribers. I'd be absolutely ecstatic to get to there. There was a Welsh penalty appeal. Robson Carney was having his shirt tugged. Only his shirt was getting tugged. Only his shirt, because I know Mark or Marcus will try and turn that around. I don't think there's too much in that. The Irish player had a hold of his shirt. To be fair, he maybe stopped his jumping, his leap, but I'm not sure there was too much in that. Patrick says, brilliant stuff, only football creates such emotions. Yeah, those scenes were absolutely mental, weren't they? Second half coming up soon, now. Just subscribe, loved how you interact with the chat, says Super Ninja. Yes, come on, lads, 18,001 subscribers. Connor, there's your shout out. Another one, mate. 18,000 subscribers. Absolutely fantastic. It's all down to your support. Without you guys, like I keep saying, it wouldn't run. I'm so thankful for it. We're about to start the second half. It's 0-0. Yeah. Even though we've had some... David's just subscribed as well. My name is with an S, Matty. Sander Seegers. Sander_Seegers 7 on Twitter. If you guys want to follow me there. If not, sweet. Just watch the channel. Jones, there's a shout out, mate. Adam says, if Klopp gets sacked, who do you think would replace him? Just subbed. Brilliant to have you on board, pal. I think... I'll tell you what, Carlo Ancelotti's free, isn't he? Thomas Tuchel is free, even though that would be a kind of, you know, the same pattern. I think I'd go Carlo Ancelotti. You know, yeah. Megan, you got homework to do. Call me after this. Anyway, yes, I think Carlo Ancelotti, I don't know if they'd get him, but it'd be a fantastic signing. There's not too many people around. Let me know what you think. If Klopp got sacked, who would replace him? Yes, JB FIFA, get in, lad. Sitting in La Flor de Norte, Barcelona. Come on, the Paddies. Ole, ole, ole. says Lorraine O'Donovan. So you're living in Spain, yeah? I'm guessing you're Irish, hence the name. Megan does theology at school, so that's the ethical monotheism. What team does support? I'm a United fan, pal. Guys, sorry if I'm sitting so close. It's just my back's really dodgy. And also, if the camera quality is slightly less, my camera has just decided to pack it in right before I was going to go live. So I'm using the little webcam on my Mac. So if the camera quality is poor, then, yeah. Congrats, bro, says Connor. Thanks, guys. It's all down to your support. Eddie Howe. I think Eddie Howe would be a good Arsene Wenger replacement. He's got that kind of tiki-taka, quick way of playing. I think Arsenal fans would want a more definite and more secure appointment. But if and I think so with the board, we all know that Kroenke is a money-making man, and Eddie Howe isn't necessarily going to get them top four. It's a risk. But I think if you gave him the chance, he's proved himself at Bournemouth. I think he'd be a good fit for Arsenal. Indeed, Liam Shears. Jim, no. Beck, tell him why. Moyes for Liverpool will make them aspire to be like Sunderland, Gunshi. Oh, God. I know you're a United fan watcher, United stan watcher. Tim has just subscribed, using your dad's name. Fantastic to have you on board, pal. Moyes, perfect for Liverpool. A lot of people say Moyes. Mark is coming, apparently. He's probably finished the live show. I hope everything went all right there, Mark, if you're watching, mate. Evening, Chad Sproul. I think, yeah, Chad Sproul, you're definitely watching United Stand, so you've definitely come over from there. So, evening to everyone that's come over from the United Stand. We're about to begin the second half. Obviously, we've hit 18,000 subscribers. Yeah, Mark's just sent them over, Chad. Yeah, I guessed that. 18,000 subscribers now, which is, fantastic to hit that mark. Professor SC, we're getting everyone over. Cheers, Goat Master. Really appreciate it. It's still 0-0, as you guys can see. We're about to start the second half. For United fans joining from the United Stand, I'll give you a little review. The Welsh, they were dominating. I think they had something like 71% possession in that first half. Although Ireland did have a few chances, a few shots on goal, just dragged wide or blocked. Wales did have a chance at a header that Robson Kanu put a little bit too much on. He just needed to glance it. But it's been a pretty even game with Wales dominating possession. But in terms of chances, it's been pretty even. So, yeah, both teams, in it with a chance to win. As it stands, by the way, guys, I'll just answer that question in a minute, Chris Tech. As it stands, with a draw, I don't know what other game it is. I've been trying to find out. But, as other game providing, with a draw, Wales should go through. You guys, basically, I'll explain it again, right? Serbia, if they lose against Georgia, then Ireland and Wales could go through, right? But Serbia, if they win or draw against Georgia, they'll go first in the group. That means that if Wales draw against Ireland, they'll go second. So, but if Ireland win, they'll go second. If Wales win, they'll obviously go second as well. But if Wales draw, then there's another team in another group. So basically the top 8, I think it is, runners-up of the group out of the 9 go through to the playoffs. And the worst team out of that 9, the 9th runner-up essentially, doesn't go through. So if another team in another group is better than Wales, that's why a draw may not be good for Wales. But it's complicated. So basically both teams need to win to make sure. The United Stand, Mark says, who thinks United should do, Sana should do Portugal versus Switzerland tomorrow? Lol. Are you trying to stitch me up, Mark? I mean, I'll do it. If you guys want to see it, I'll do it. But I'm going to do, Mark, if everything goes well. I talked to you about this, didn't I? But I really want to do Atletico Barcelona. Both my brothers are coming over from Holland and Spain, respectively. Holland and England, respectively. But I'm still going to do the Barcelona and Atletico Madrid broadcasting provided. But if you guys want to see me do Portugal, Switzerland, I'm happy to do that. Yeah, Mark, basically what happened, right? So, you know the webcam that we use, when I plug it into my laptop, it just packed up. It didn't work. It just didn't, the computer didn't recognise it. So I'm having to use the webcam on my on my laptop. So if the camera quality is slightly less, then that's why. But people seem to be all right with it. So yeah, I'm definitely going to do Barca. By the way, guys, I said this earlier, but we're about to kick off. But the Barcelona fans' tickets, I believe, up to this point, are cancelled. So it'll just be Atletico Madrid fans in the stadium. That's just to prevent any kind of hooliganism or potential violence, obviously due to the Catalonian referendum. Chatsport says, Sander, if any, do the Barcelona game. Correct me if I'm wrong, but don't Barca fans get no seats? Just answered. George, no, I don't have a webcam show. I told you to keep that fucking secret, alright? Keep that down. Yeah, Mark, you're right. Megan, stop telling everyone I'm a cam girl. I told you to keep that secret, alright? Yes, everyone do start subscribing. Vervito says, do Man United Liverpool. I'd like to, but if you're a Liverpool fan, then Mark, on the United stand, he's in the comments at the moment, will be doing a watch-along for that. There, get involved in there if you guys want to see a Manchester United Liverpool watch-along. But we are 46 minutes into the game, still nil-nil as you can see. Only one substitution with Joe Allen going off. Just due to an injury. He wanted to play on, I think it was, but the medics, as it was a head injury, called it a day for him and forced the substitution. Goatmaster isn't a fan of me. Well, thanks, pal. Appreciated. Tom Press said earlier, asked if I was working in Pizza Express, which was funny, I thought. Yeah. Mark wants to see... oh, no, it wasn't Mark. It was United Lads. He wants to see United versus Cambridge. Peterborough versus Cambridge United. No. Yeah, Chatsport, I know, hit 18,000 subscribers. I had a little celebration earlier. But now we're just going on to 19,000. You know, we want to keep celebrating. I'm happy with the 18,000, but... You know, we've got to keep getting more people involved. I'm really happy with everyone that's subscribed, and I'm so thankful for it. And obviously, it gets more opinion involved, lets you have a say, more of you have a say. But we want to keep growing the channel. We want to keep getting more opinions involved so we can have more conflicting opinion, because that's what football's about. Obviously, if you guys do, these comments are fantastic to have, and I try and read as many of them out. But if you guys do want to really get involved, we did a Skype show the other day, and we're going to do one midweek. Basically, where you guys get to Skype in and have your say and have a little conversation with me for about 5-6 minutes and give your opinion. We talked about the Catalonian referendum, not the political side to it, but the consequences of if Barcelona go independent, which I don't think they will. But the consequences of if Barcelona do become their own country, or Catalonia, sorry, that meant that Barcelona may go into the Premier League or Ligue 1. So, yeah, we talked about Burnley doing fantastically well. We talked about Harry Kane. Is he the best striker in the Premier League, if not the world? We talked about Klopp underperforming or overperforming. So it was a fantastic Skype show. I loved hearing all your opinion. Jaden, I think it was Jaden. If you're watching, mate, you'd not left my brain, pal. I think it was a fantastic call. I loved it. Do call in again soon. But all of you are fantastic. Brilliant to call all of you. Ireland started well. They have done. They have got a bit of possession. They've started knocking it about. They had a kind of half chance. Yes, Neil. Yeah, it is on Sky Sports main event. George Carl. Yeah. Well, got to try. What's everyone's score predictions? Goatmaster asks. Guys, do get your score predictions. Maybe it hasn't changed due to the way the first half's gone, but I think I'll still stick with maybe a 2-1 Wales. I think it'll go 1-0 Wales, 1-1 Ireland, and then Wales will nick it, I think. AJ Nell, stop it. Megan, you've really annoyed me there. You shouldn't have done that. That's really weird. Stop it. I don't mind you making jokes, but that's taking it too far for me, I think. There's a foul for Ireland here. Wales stopping the counter-attack. Foul on Harry Arter. 1-0 Ireland people are going with. United Lad says, I've got to go, lads, and lad, this is homework. Brilliant, mate. I hope you do all right. and do join in again. Will says, can you do Neymar versus Cavani, please? It's a fierce rivalry. Well, I can't remember your name, but if you do want to call in and talk about that, like I keep saying, we're doing a Skype show midweek, so do call in for that and give your opinion on that. Don't even try and bother, Megan. Don't bother. But yeah, just AJ, just stop, man. Like, I don't know. It's just a bit weird. Septic Falcon says, hang on, there's a cross in here. Sander, the United versus Liverpool game should be on this channel. Think about how many Liverpool fans would be here too. I mean, I'll have a word with Mark about it. I don't think he'll be able to do it. I think Mark's going to want to do it just on the United stand. But if you guys want to see me do it, then, you know. I don't think... I've got my brothers coming over as well. I don't think I'm going to do it on this channel, guys. I've got my older brother who lives in Holland and my younger brother who lives in England coming over for the weekend cross. Oh, I thought that was it. The stuff that I was in. It was a corner and the Welsh... I don't know who that is, but the Welsh player headed it and it hit the side netting. I thought it rustled the back of the net, but he missed. Again, that front post, that was a less good chance. George, don't. It's weird, man. It's weird. I just can't. I just don't. It's a bit uncomfortable for me. Thanks, United, mate. United lads. Cavani is starting to lack, in my opinion, Levi. I'd never think he's been great at finishing. He's great at making the runs, but yeah, it's just weird. Dave Maestro says, what country am I from? I've got Dutch passports, and both my parents are Dutch, so I'm Dutch, but I was born in England, lived there all my life. Even though at the beginning of this year, the beginning of this school year, so about 7 weeks ago, I moved to Madrid to live with my dad. "52 minutes in, still 0-0, as you can see. Obviously, the scores are on the screen, so if something happens, obviously you'll hear my reaction, but I'll also change it. Footy Info's back. Brilliant to have you on, mate. 18,016 subscribers. Guys, get involved. Get subscribing. And yeah. Crossing here. Crossing! Fantastic save, that. Robson Cardinal has really proved to be Wales' biggest threat so far. He's getting on the end of crosses. He's making runs. There was a crossing here from the right-hand side for Wales. And quite an early cross. Bang, a powerful header, and Randolph just keeps it out. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I don't miss England, OG, the Bamboozler. Corner in there, but over the bar. Randolph is playing fantastically. He plays for West Ham, doesn't he? So, yeah, but good save there. Good header, that. Good leap as well. Randolph, it was a powerful header, so Randolph had to have quick reactions. He got there. It wasn't too much of a dive, but it was a good save nonetheless. So fair play to him. I know Louise said just before that Randolph is keeping them in the game, and that was a chance. I don't think you're relying on him 100%, but he's doing a good job for you. Dan Butterworth has shared it on Facebook and Twitter. Fantastic, mate. I really appreciate the support. And yeah, thanks, man. Bale was injured. Ireland on the break here. It's like 3 against 5. What can he do? Cut in. Played. Foul. That's got to be a foul. Not a foul. There's a potential foul on the edge of the box, but Wales win it back. Ireland regaining possession now. Hi, Carsport. How you doing, mate? Apparently he's a biased ref. Randolph is a world-class save in the season, says OG the Bamboozler. No, I'm not showing my biceps sectic falcon. Although I did go to the gym today, which is why I was rushed to set up. I don't know if that was a foul on the edge of the box there. But we are 54 minutes in. Bell is not playing, guys, no. He is injured. He's at the stadium, but he's not playing. And that's what we said earlier. If Bale was playing for Wales, then I think you'd see them maybe 2 goals up, because Bale is a world-class player. And the reason I think that is because world-class players can create something out of nothing, can create a chance, goal, assist, attack out of nothing. And that is what Bale can do. So with Bale, I think you'd see Wales, ahead in this game. They're a different kind of attacking threat. They're a different team with Bale in that squad, hence why they did so well in the Euros. Who won the Ballon d'Or? Sander. Not fucking. I read AJ Nels thing. You Jim Sander. Yeah, I'm trying to get back into it. I did for a while, ages ago, but I'm lazy. I think Ronaldo. Sorry, will win the Ballon d'Or. Louis says I would unleash Houlihan on 65 minutes. Okay, I don't really know too much about Houlihan, so I can't really comment. But I think like what I just said, you miss that kind of special something, and which is why you haven't had that breakthrough yet. You could still get the breakthrough, obviously. You've got Ramsey, you can do bits and stuff, but I just think Bale would really be that breakthrough player for you. Woodburn's already on, Wilf. Vervita, Bale is not my brother. Everyone at school says I look like Bale, and I always take loads of offence to it because he's ugly, isn't he? Oh no, Woodburn's not starting. George Garth started to win the Ballon d'Or. You've heard it here first. Yeah, well, you never know. Yeah. All the Welsh and the Irish fans are really up for it. They're singing, they're dancing, they're clapping. And that's what we like to see, isn't it? Because especially, for England, as far as England is concerned, the passion's gone out from it. There are still a few people that are passionate about England, and mainly fans of lower league clubs, because England is their one escape from the shit that is the lower leagues. That's their big moment, but the passion's really gone from England. So it's nice to see Ireland and Wales still have that passion for the national side and for the international trophies. Go! 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 James McLean! James McLean! 1-0 Ireland, I tell you what! Wow! I said it wouldn't shock me, but the way that game was going, it does shock me. Irish, James McLean, a cross went in, the Irish player missed it, comes out to James McLean, he put it in the bottom right-hand corner. The Irish fans are going mental, I'm going mental. That is sick. I tell you what, I said I was quite a neutral viewer of this game, but as a neutral, I'd like to see Ireland go through. I like the passion their fans have. So what happened? The keeper rolled it out. Ashley Williams lost the ball. The Irish player knocked it past the player. He whips it in. It's missed at the front post. It's missed in the middle. Bang! James McLean, far post. What a goal! Well, I think you might see Ireland, sit back and try and take this 1-0 now. Really defend. Wales have got to wake up now. Really do something for it. Louise, how are you feeling? I'll tell you what. Wales not to make it through. Gareth Bale, how much of a miss would he have been? Wow. Yeah. James McCain, brilliant. Williams was a weakness. Louise, didn't I say earlier? Louise, if you were watching earlier, I said earlier, Williams was fantastic at Swansea, but at Everton, for some reason, he's just not been the same player. He's in the latter end of the 30s, the age 30s. As it stands, oh my God, as it stands, I'll tell you what, Serbia are on 19 points with +9 goal difference. Republic of Ireland with +6 goal difference and 19 points. If they can win this 3-0, they'd go first in the group, but I'm not expecting it. Wow, come on. Wales have got to wake up now. The Wales fans have really been shut up. They're very worried. There's half an hour left to go in the game. The Irish fans are going absolutely mental, and that is what we like to see, isn't it? Passionate fans. Gareth Bale's got the face of a smacked arse at the moment. He obviously wants to be out there playing, and once again, his injuries being proving to be a big miss for the team he plays for, whether it be Real Madrid or Wales. Where is Bale? He's injured, says Tanas. Playing FIFA 18 story mode whilst watching. Well, brilliant, mate. Yeah. So, Professor, I need to change the scoreboard. Sorry, I get a little bit caught up in the emotion of it. I need to change the scoreboard. Hang on. Was it 1? Just change that to a 1. Oh, shit. Not Q, a 1. There we go. 1-0 Ireland. There's the scoreboard. I've done it, guys, for everyone. Thanks for reminding me. You guys know me by now. I get a little bit caught up in the emotion and the excitement of the goal. So, thanks for reminding me about the scoreboard. I'm going to try and get a timer in there for the next stream, hopefully for Saturday. But yeah, we're 60 minutes into the game now. Wales have to wake up. Cian says, or Kian says, come on, Ireland. Spurs versus Madrid, Watchalong. Ala Madrid says, I think I'm going to that game, mate, and I'm going to try and do a match day vlog for it. I'm going to try, even though I don't have a phone, so I'm going to try and have to use my dad's phone. But yeah, Septic Falcon loves the passion. Well, I love football, so yeah. Ireland need to hold on, says Neil. Yeah, they really do. What do you think they should do? Woodburn's coming on for Wales now. What do you think Ireland should do? Should they park the bus, or should they just keep doing what they're doing and use offence in a way as the best form of defence? Commonwealth, says Lauren Smith. Obviously, I feel sorry for you guys, because I feel sorry for... Well, at the end of the day, you have got a better squad, a better team, so you should be winning this, and you should be going through. But if you don't, you've played 9 games... No, I don't know how many games 10 games over the qualifiers, so you should definitely be... if you don't go through, you don't go through, and that's the fair result. Who scored? It was McLean. Woodburn's on. Dylan, it's his first time watching. Brilliant to have you on board, mate. It's one thing watching, but subscribe, mate, and you won't miss when we go live. We do so many other shows. We do watch-alongs like these. We obviously do bigger games. It's just now it's the international break, so you have to do some watch-alongs. Obviously, this is in a very important game for the both countries. But we do previews, reviews. We do Skype shows where you can call in and have your say. So yeah, get involved, have your say, and subscribe. There's a corner here for Ireland. They're taking their time with it. You've still got like 29 minutes to go, Irish Ireland. So yeah, but you need Bale, Wales. You need Bale. Irish fans behind that goal going absolutely nuts. Crossing here. I'll tell you what, the Irish player got there first. There's another Welsh injury, I think. It looks to head, so the referee should stop it. He has stopped it. It's an injury to the head. It'll be interesting to see if he goes off with another injury. Referee's making sure he's all right. He's calling the medics over. Let's just hope he's all right. Emma Salter, is that Emma, the one that kicked me out of her party? Ireland look decent. They do, and if they can hold on to this, then fair enough. I do respect that. I'm going to update you whilst there's an injury on the other scores throughout the international the games. So, Moldova, Austria is 0-0, but Moldova have a red card. 0-0 Serbia, Georgia, which means that that's everything as it stands. Wales, Ireland, obviously Ireland are 1-0 up. Albania, Italy, 0-0 there. Macedonia, Liechtenstein, 2-0. Israel, Spain, 0-0. Turkey, Finland, Turkey are 1-0 up. Croatia, Ukraine, Croatia 1-0 up, and Iceland, Kosovo, Iceland are 1-0 up. So there's your updates. Hello, Dante, mate. How you doing? Hello, Adam. Thanks, MFC. I really appreciate it. Alex Bork says, "Come on, defend, defend, defend." We've just seen that goal again. Bang! You've got such a clean connection to it. Look at the Irish fans. They're going mental, as I'm sure Alex and Louise were as well. I want to be your friend, Ben Vlogs. I want to be your mate. This is embarrassing for Wales. Wales need to sort themselves out, for crying out loud, says Wilson Ioane. Yeah, mate. Well, I don't know if you're a Welsh fan, but it is embarrassing for Wales. You've got the far superior squad, superior players, obviously. And you did so well in the Euros. You got to the playing through. Just playing through. He's banged it. But it's in the keeper's hands. There was a chance there for Wales. $18,026 subscribers. So thanks, guys. I just appreciate it. Like I can say all this about the community, and it's true, but I've said that a few times now. Just cheers. See, imagine if I talked the whole way through that like this. I mean, some of you would probably be a little bit less deaf, but I can't help it. George Carl said that Ireland would win. Wilson says, as an England fan, I want Wales to win for crying out loud. Do you? Even after Wales celebrated England going out, mental. Carl Deere subscribed. Brilliant, mate. Aw, AJ loves me too. Thanks, man. Vervito, loves this watch long. I'm happy you enjoy the content. I should be doing a Barcelona Atletico Madrid watch long on Saturday evening. I'm sure Mark will be doing a few FIFA career modes. He's managing Everton. I think I'm going to be doing a Skype show midweek. So there's a lot of more content coming up for you. Yeah. Roman says Ireland are the ultimate underdogs. Yeah, they are really, and that's why I kind of like that they're doing all right. George Carl said, to be honest, we want to see the best players at the tournament, which definitely includes Bale. Yeah, George Carl, that is true. Yeah, that is true. I would like to see Wales go through for Bale because, like you said, we want to see the best players playing. But, Messi isn't playing either, so it's going to be a severe lack in world-class talent, even though, obviously, you're going to get other players. Shenji has just subscribed. Do you play FIFA? I do, AJ, but Mark's doing the FIFA on here. So yeah, maybe when he finishes it, I should do a FIFA thing on it. It'd be funny. If you guys see me getting up for this, you guys should see me on the FIFA. Mental. 67 minutes in now, guys. Wells, you gotta wake up. You gotta wake up. Oh, Neil says Argentina can still qualify. Yeah, but realistically, are they? I hope they do, but... So, Wales back with the possession. Little skill there, but Ireland defending well. Ireland getting men behind the ball. All men behind the ball now. So they're obviously going to go for a part of the bus and trying to hold out this 1-0. Yeah, Football Red Devils, again, bringing up the point that no Wales means no Bale, which is a shame, and I'd agree with that. It is a shame, isn't it? Oh, that's so poor. That's all right, actually. Cross in! Wales ramping up the pressure here, by the way, guys. But Ireland have got all men behind the ball. Cross in. Again, Robson kind of getting on the end of it, but putting it over. A few more of those crosses, and hopefully it goes in the back of the net if you're a Welsh fan. Ireland are playing like Chelsea at times. Don't know what you mean. Yeah, James, you're so lucky. I'm guessing you're an Irish lad. You're obviously so lucky that Bale wasn't playing. Yeah, exactly. Louise, how gassed are you? Are you nervous? Irish fans, are you nervous? Let me know. Alex as well. Martin O'Neill's just signed a new contract, hasn't he? To stay in at the Irish. You see Kolo Toure is the assistant manager of Ivory Coast now. Yeah, Ryan Waring. Sorry, man. I will try and get that timer in so you can sync the games. Obviously, I know it's just annoying. But yes, we are 69 minutes and 6 seconds in, 7 seconds in, 8 seconds in, 9 seconds in, 10 seconds in, 69 minutes and 12 seconds in, 13 seconds in, 14 seconds in. There you go. Mark Plays can't show the game, mate. I'm not going to repeat myself. Neil's a bit nervous. Tropicals gassed. Who are they bringing on? Wales are bringing on a player. David Champ, Wales do need to win, they do. Ben Vlogs is nervous. Kevin's nervous. Guys, I'm seeing a lot of new names. I usually I recognise quite a lot of names, and I have tonight. Like Bugatti, Alex here, but you know, Nathan. I recognise Nathan. I recognise Wilson. But guys, do get subscribed. Obviously, if we have got new viewers, then do get subscribed and do get involved. And we do a lot more content. We do a lot more watch-alongs. So yeah, it's a fantastic community we're building up here. Not Chelsea. Wales on the ball over the bar. They're getting frustrated now. Aaron Ramsey with a shot from about 30 yards out. Could it be a World Cup without Ronaldo, Messi, and Bale? Says Patrick. I mean, I don't know what Portugal are doing, but it could be without Bale and Messi, and it's going to be without Bale if it stands like this, and it's going to be without Messi if Argentina if it doesn't go for them. Hi, Josh, mate. How you doing? Dylan Roberts says you shout out. They're bringing Robson Kanu off. I think Robson Kanu's tried well, tried hard today. He's been getting on the end of crosses. He's done all right. Sam Vokes is coming on. Obviously a good player as well, and hopefully if you're a Welsh, then he can try and change the game for you. There's 17 minutes left indeed. It should be it's going to be well, I've got 9 minutes left, but yeah. Yeah, Football Red Devils, Ramsey is having a bit of a poor one today, isn't he? He usually turns up for Wales. I don't know why, but maybe it's the position he's played in. He's just gone down injured now, but he's had a bit of a shocker today. There's a card coming out here for a high foot on Aaron Ramsey. I think that's a bit over-dramatic from Ramsey. Classic Arsenal player, isn't it? But yes. High foot. What? It was Ramsey with the high foot. Oh, it was a trailing elbow. Oh, I don't know about that, Ramsey. Oh, get up, you muppet. See, I hate that. I hate that. Murphy's got booked for the Republic of Ireland. Yellow card. And it's just because it's a trailing arm. I don't know if he meant it or not, but it's just... I hate things like that. Get up. Man of the match so far, probably... I don't know. Get your guys' man of the matches in. Let me know. Ashley Williams has been poor, I think. Ramsey's been poor. Robson Kanu's tried hard. McLean probably, since he got the goal. If Serbia have scored, I can check it. That means that if Serbia have scored, it means... it doesn't mean anything. But they have scored, yeah. Shout out, Connor Clark. God, got about 17 minutes left in the game, guys. Shout out. Yeah, so 17 minutes left in the game. We're on 18,034 subscribers. Do get subscribing, guys. I really appreciate everyone that does subscribe. But the more people that subscribe means the more people getting involved and sharing their opinions. And, through the comments in the Skype shows, you guys really do get a voice. And the more of you subscribe, the more of you get a voice. And your voice gets louder. So that's really what we want, and that's what this channel's all about. Oh yeah, no, to be fair, that's a good shout. Tom says the Irish keeper is man of the match easily. He has done well. He's made a good few saves. Randolph it is, definitely. A free kick for Ireland in the Irish box. Patrick, see you, mate. It's 2 a.m. there, so it's 20 past 10 here, but yeah. See you, AJ Nell, mate. Good luck at school tomorrow. I hope you have a good day. Serbia are up, but I don't think that means anything in terms of Wales or Ireland. It just means that, I think it just basically means that either Wales, Serbia have scored. Good goal by Serbia, to be fair. They're just showing it now. It means that Serbia definitely win the group. It means that not both Wales and Ireland can go through. It means only either one can go through. And at the moment, as it stands, it means Ireland are going through. If Wales get a draw, they could potentially be going through, but they could potentially going out, depending on another result. Yeah, a lot of people saying Randolph. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Randolph's been good, hasn't he? Crossing here, Ireland defending for their lives now, winning every header, winning every second ball. Randolph's just fumbled the ball there, but nothing led to it. Got 16 minutes left, 15 minutes left of the game. Do guys get subscribing, get liking as well. As it stands, Serbia on 21 points, Ireland on 19 points, and Wales on 17 points. So as it stands, I think Ireland are going through. Well, Ireland are definitely going through, but yeah. Man United Max says he loves the channel. Can he have a shout out, please? He does live streams too, so everyone go check out that Man United Max. No. I live in Madrid, so it's 10:20 over here. Cross into the back post by I don't know who crossed in. Williams, decent cross, but nothing really come to it. No one was there. Bugatti's from Amsterdam. Brilliant, mate. I'm there over Christmas, mate. Obviously, as you guys know, I'm Dutch. Aaron says he's just subscribed. And by the way, hi, mate. How you doing? You're joining late. There's about 15 minutes, 14 minutes to go now. Martin O'Neill's going mental on the touchline. But, yeah. There's an Irish player down here. I think it's just cramp, or maybe it's his hammy. Medics are on. The United stand. Ireland then at the moment lived there for 3 years, so pleased for them. But Wales and the Bale curse continues. That's from the United stand. You always go, Mark. You always go on about that pub, don't you? I think you'd be happy that that Ireland are going through. But yeah, like you say, Mark, the Bale curse continues. Bale has been plagued with injuries throughout his career, or throughout mainly his tenure in Spain. Whilst playing for Madrid, and once again his injury proving to be crucial for the team that he plays for. I think, like I keep saying throughout the stream, if Bale was playing today, you'd have. I think Wales would be winning. He's that player that can create something out of nothing. Wales have really struggled to break through and penetrate the defence. Nothing else. The defence of Ireland, and with Bale, I think they would have been able to do that and get a few goals. But Harry Arter coming off here due to an injury. I'm still to see who's coming on. Greg Whelan coming on for Ireland. Louise, Alex, let me know what you think of that substitution. Bugatti Veyron's sister likes me. Tubes, if Wales equalise, both teams are out. Is it? Oh, is that due to the other result? Is that due to the other result in the other group? Will Bale did bottle coming to United, that's true. Andrew says, shame used to have Irish at Northern Irish Academy lads in and around the first team, but thin there for United at the moment. Indeed, obviously you've got Evans. I don't know who else, but Evans. We are 78 minutes into the game now. Not long left. Wales really, after the goal, I said they had to wake up, but they haven't really responded. They aren't really doing much differently than they were doing before the goal went in. I think they just lack that attacking threat. They've got the majority of the possession. They look in control. It's just they lack that kind of player that can create something out of nothing. Bale. And can really, get that goal, create that chance and penetrate that defence. And, yeah. $18,041 subscribers. Guys, fantastic to have you guys all on board. A yellow card going, dished out, I think it was to an Irish player. To an Irish player. But yeah, great to have so many of you on board. Yes. No need to put the timer up, Sander. Asane, I will do that soon. It's just, I think it's called Snaz. It's really good for Microsoft, but I'm on iOS, so I can't use that software. So I still need to find another software that allows me to do it. But I will try and get the timer up for you guys soon. Carmen Ireland, born in Manchester, lol, says MUFC Op Gamer. Good. $79 minutes, 22 seconds into the game for any of you that want to sink in. My mum, HDX mums likes me. Well, hello to the mum. Conor McGregor, says Ben Vlogs. I literally, my volume on my TV is on 2 rating, like setting. I can still hear the Irish fans. They go mental. And actually, oh no, it's the Welsh fans. It's the Welsh fans. I guarantee the Irish fans are going mental as well. But the Welsh fans are trying to get behind the team, trying to do their bit and sing. It's just they really looked quite stale today, in my opinion. 80 minutes in now. 10 minutes left, obviously. There's a good tackle. Yeah, you're right, Alex here. What minute? We are 80 minutes in and 17 seconds into the game. Come on, Wales, says Richard Davala. Neil says Randolph, man of the match. Yeah, guys, do get your man of the matches in. I think Randolph will probably be up there for me, if not McLean. Obviously, he did get the goal. Not really a standout player for either team, but Randolph has made a few good saves. Wales are, doing the same as they have done the whole game, dominating possession. Just putting a cross in here, into the hands of Randolph. Again, safe hands. It was difficult for Randolph. It was crossed in, and it was one of those ones there. It could have gone into that far right-hand corner, and if Randolph... Basically, it was crossed in from the left-hand side, and it was headed for the bottom right-hand corner. The Welsh players could have easily got ahead on it, so Randolph didn't know whether to stay put or follow the ball. So it was a dangerous cross, but into the hands of Randolph. Haroon Khan asked how Ramsey is playing. He's played quite poorly today, I think. Wales have had 4 shots on target as compared to Ireland's 2. Obviously, Ireland having a 50% conversion accuracy. Good maths there. David's buzzing. Guess he's Irish, man. I would love to a CKSI play for Ireland and John Cena for the man of the match. That is the comment of the night. No, I'm 17 now, Professor. I'm 17, if you're talking about me. I'm 17 on Tuesday. Last Tuesday. Alex here says you can see the whole game has changed after the goal. I don't think Wales have changed that much. Maybe they're a little bit more attacking, but Ireland, Wales haven't changed that much, but Ireland have been a bit more defensive. Bugatti Veyron, stop it. Randolph is good. I remember he had an absolute blinder against United. Yeah, Duffy, there's a foul. Happy birthday, James, for Thursday. Just turned 17 as well. Same age as me. Seven minutes left without added time. There's a free kick here for Wales. Ramsey standing over it. You've got Ashley Williams in the box. He does love a header, even though he has been poor today. Ramsey's not going to shoot, is he? He's banged it. Oh, that's so poor. If I was Welsh, I'd be shouting at the TV. Gareth Bale looks pissed off, and rightly so, because that was an awful free kick. It was quite far out, and I think he should have crossed it in, and he went for goal and just smashed it over the bar. Awful. I do feel sorry for Bale, because he really carried them last season, and bloody injuries, but the bloke can't stay fit, and that's part of his game, isn't it? It's one of his downfalls. So, 6 minutes left now, guys. Good touch. Cleared by Ireland. Sorry, guys, there was a lot of stuff going on there. You would hear if Wales score. Ireland defending well though. Fair play to them. They really have defended well today. They've sat deep. They've been compact and yeah, fair play to them. Five minutes left. What's happening? It's a free kick for Ireland now. Randolph standing over it. Obviously not in the opposition box in their half. Martin O'Neill looking very nervous, and rightly so. But Wales just pushing. Ireland defending well. Nothing really much is going on. Ireland had a few potential opportunities. Just when you saw me freeze, essentially. It's now or never, says the amazing watermelon. Yeah, it is. It's now or never. I'm a sick YouTuber, says Yugsy. Oh, I'm not really a YouTuber. I just make this content sometimes. Still do school and everything. So no, I'm not Irish, Kevin. No, I'm not Welsh either. Good defending there by Wales. Get it up the field. Get it up. You've got literally 4 minutes left for Wales. That's without added time, so probably about 6 minutes left. You've got to lump it out of the field. They're playing it around. Wales have got all their men forward now. Ireland all their men back. Crossed in. Get that rid. Is it a corner? Is that a corner? It's a corner. Corner for Wales, guys. What can they make? They've got to do something with it. Woodburn standing over it. He's got to put a good delivery in, and someone's got to get on the end of it. No World Cup for Bale, says Andy. Indeed. Cleared by Ireland. They're doing well, Ireland. They've got to everything. They've won the second ball. Another cross in. Again, won by Ireland and smashed out. Not twatted. R.I.P. Wales says, well done, son. Brendan Bed says, well done, son. Keep up the good work, man. Cheers. I really appreciate it. Obviously, I'm getting tired now, but it's coming to the end of the game. We're 87 minutes in. Wales just lumping the ball up now. Ireland defending well, getting rid of it. We're at 18,050 subscribers, so I'm really, really thankful for everyone that has subscribed today. I don't do FIFA videos, Tom Hicks, but Mark does on this channel. Many of you will know Mark. Crossing there at the back post, and someone headed it. I don't know who it was. Someone headed it and hit straight into the ground. That was a chance. If he could have sent that back across goal and maybe hit that far post, he would have potentially had a chance of scoring. Ireland have literally got 11 men behind the ball here. Throw in. Cross it. Corner out for Wales. We're in the 88th minute now, guys. Wales, if you're Welsh, I'm not sure a draw will be enough for you. I don't know how that other result's gone. Out, popped out, bang, blocked. George Charles says, Mark versus Sander on FIFA. This must happen on the channel. I'll tell you what, I'd love to do it. We could do some sort of pro club, but he's PS4 and I'm Xbox One. Right, well, something's happened. Okay, I'm back now. Don't know what happened there. I lost signal, but I'm back now. I'll tell you what, guys. I'll be honest with you. I'm a neutral here. Obviously, leaning slightly towards Ireland because they're the underdog. We're 89 minutes into the game. Randolph has been given a yellow card for time wasting, but I do feel sorry for Gareth Bale. I do. He's a fantastic player, and he must be so frustrated that he's got that injury. Because in this game, he would have been able to do something and push Wales on to get and qualify for the World Cup. I feel sorry for him. Let me know what you guys think. Obviously, you want to see the best players playing in the best tournaments, and Thanks, Daryl Johnson. Really appreciate it. Obviously, 18,000 subscribers is a big landmark for us, but we're going for that 20,000. That's the biggest one. That's really in sight. So appreciate the support, though. Oh, Likeable Midget. I do remember you from the Arsenal-West Brom game. That was the second game I did, I think. First game. I don't know. But it was fun. I remember you. Bugatti Veyron's going. See you in a bit, pal. See you in a bit, mate. We're 90 minutes into the game now. How many minutes of added time? 5 minutes of added time. Bloody hell. 5 minutes of added time. I tell you what, Wales, if they got to do it, imagine they get 2 goals now. That would be mental. To be fair, they don't look like scoring really. They've had they've been attacking a lot in the latter stages of the game, but they don't. I'm not that worried for Irish fans, for Ireland. Five more minutes. Guys, last Irish fans are there's a substitution happening here. Do get subscribing, guys. 18,061 subscribers. So obviously, want to get that maybe get that to 18,080. That'd be fantastic if you guys could just subscribe and and get us to that point. I'm really thankful to all these subscribers. We are doing a Skype show in midweek where you guys can Skype in, have your say. I'll let you know the Skype details then. But yeah. Just if you haven't got Skype already, download it and get ready for that. It's going to be maybe like Wednesday, Thursday, some point. So we are a minute and a half into the 5 minutes of added time. Wales just pumping it long. Ireland again defending well, defending with their hearts to the line really. They are backs to the wall, but I'm not worried for Ireland. I think you're going to win. There's a kick out there. He's going to free kick. It's James McLean. I told you he's aggressive. James McLean, his yellow card. Yellow card for James McLean. He's dirty, that player. I said sometimes he takes it a little bit too far. But I do like the passion. That's unneeded, that yellow card. Footy Info loves the channel. I love you. There's a free kick here for Wales. He's going to put a cross in. Lumped in the box. Cleared. Come out! No. Volleyed. I thought that was going to be a spectacular goal. Louise, are you still here? Fantastic to still have you here. I'd be proud of Ireland. Even not as an Irish fan, as an Irish man, I'd still be proud of Ireland. What they came into this game underdogs, and if they can go on and win it, it'd be fantastic for them. Pure asking if I think Ireland will hold on. I do think they'll hold on. Yeah, I do indeed. Louise loves McLean. Yeah, he's if he's on your team, then you love him, don't you? But he's a liability when it comes to the cards, I think, and disciplinary manners. I think Ireland's going to win, NT. I think Ireland's going to win. What's the time in the match? It's 3 minutes in to a 5 minute added time. Bang it. Wales just literally 11. Ireland then had 11 men in the box. We're at 9 minutes, 3 minutes and 32 seconds. 9 minutes, 3 minutes, 93 and 40 seconds. Yeah, 5 minutes of added time. There's been a few shots, but there's about a minute left now. I don't think Wales can do it, guys. I really don't. Dan Butterworth says, yeah, I'd agree with that, Dan. Into the last minute of added time here. Ireland got all their men back. That's got to be a sending off, no? James McCain's getting sent off. It's got to be. It's got to be. That's a yellow card for me. Has he? No, he's staying on the pitch. So basically, James McLean chasing the ball. That's a yellow card for me. Just absolutely just shoves Williams over. He's already on a yellow card. I said he's a liability. For me, that he should have been sent off. But you know, maybe the referee's thinking it's the last minute of the game. He'll miss the next game, and you know that kind of thing. But into the last 5 seconds of added time, 1-0 Ireland. They've wrapped it up now, haven't they? Wales fans have got their head in their hands. It rhymes. I'm a poet. I didn't even know it, but I feel sorry for Gareth Bale mostly. He's a world-class player, and he's not going to get to play in the World Cup. We're into 5 minutes now of added time. The ref should stop it now. He's going to let this last attack go and a throw in. Get rid of it, Ireland. Ireland have got rid of it. It's got to be it now. Right? This keeper's out. Oh, God, James McLean. That's James McLean, isn't it? A yellow card for the Irish player, for the captain, David Myler. We're 5 minutes and 45 seconds into the game. That's it, done. That's a bad tackle there. Is it full time for you guys? It is. It's full time, isn't it? Six minutes into added time. That's it. Ireland are through to the World Cup. Well, they've got to play the playoffs first, but they've made it to the playoffs. They beat Wales. Wales are out, have no chance of getting into the World Cup group stages. Fair play to Ireland. You've really deserved it. You've defended well today. Wales, as my little match review, Wales have had the most possession, but they lacked Gareth Bale. They didn't have that attacking threat. The Welsh players are absolutely devastated, and so they should be. They came into this game favourites, and they've missed out on a World Cup spot or potential World Cup spot. The Irish fans going mental. McLean with the goal, fantastic goal, and fair play to everyone. I hope you guys have enjoyed the stream. Ireland, obviously, it's only 1-0 as you guys can see, but Alex, Louise, and many other Irish fans, then fair play to you. I'm happy for you guys. Welsh, you know, the people of Wales, I feel sorry for you, especially for Gareth Bale, like I said, but you know, you deserve what you get, and that's how it is. So, guys, everyone, thank you for watching this stream. I hope you have enjoyed it. We're going to be doing a Skype show soon. I'm sure Mark will be back with FIFA videos on this channel. But do get subscribing, do get sharing the video, and get the message of the channel spread. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys very, very soon. In a bit.